Hello shooters. Today's installment of TI Goes to School, actually the data from this is coming from man versus gun, long guns. The cool thing about recording the data for the different stages of fire for man versus gun, long gun, is it gives us some cool data points that we can use to prove a case one way or the other. I know there's some talk on the internet, and blah, blah, blah. Some guys like iron sights. They don't want to go to red dot sights because they don't see the benefit. So this is iron sights versus red dot sights. And I ran this gun through man versus gun, iron sights and red dot sights. So the only difference was iron sights and red dot sights. I ran this gun through man versus gun, iron sights, red dot sight. So the only difference was I ran it without the aim point on it with the iron sights, and then I took the aim point and put it back on and ran it. So we'll have a good data point there. And also this gun, an AK. I ran it with the AK iron sights and I ran it with a T1 aim point on it. So let's look at the data, good hard data, on the difference between iron sights, if any, difference between iron sights and the aim point. So let's go check it out. Okay, stock M4 with iron sights right here. 25 meter headshots. It's taking a headshot at 25 meters with the timer. The total of the 5 shots is 8.65. And then for the stock M4, the only difference is the EOTech. We're almost exactly 2 seconds faster, a little bit more than 2 seconds faster with the EOTech versus the iron sights. Let's go down here. This is my go-to M4 with iron sights. It took 5.96 seconds to do those headshots at 25 yards, and with the aim point it was 5.27, so about 3/4 of a second faster from the iron sights to the aim point. Then with the AK iron sights 6.61, AK with the aim point 5.81. So there's no question that when doing small shots, accurate shots at 25 meters, that the aim point is just faster, or aim point or EOTech. The red dot is just measurably faster than with iron sights. Let's go down to 25 meter body shots. This is left side. This is I don't like doing weak side, strong side, but my left side is weaker than my right side. So this is, for me, weak side. M4, stock M4 with iron sights, 6.71 for the body shots. 5.08 for the EOTech, measurably faster. With the go-to M4, 6.05 with the iron sights, just under 5 seconds with the T1. With the AK, it's the same story. Iron sights 7.65. You throw a red dot on it, 6.38. Okay, now we're going to be doing speed loads at 25 yards, followed up with a body shot. The stock M4 coming in at 26.31. You throw an EOTech on there. You're down to 24.75. My go-to M4 with iron sights, 26.71. With the T1, 19.36. So just totally blows the other one away. With the AK, 28.88 with the iron sights, and you throw the T1 on it, and it drops down to 25.51. Okay, type 1 malfunctions. Stock M4 looking at 20 17.4. You throw the EOTech on there, you bring it down to 17.79. My go-to M4, iron sights, 15.92. You throw the T1 on there, 14.33. AK, 16.14. Now there's not a lot of difference between the two here, I noticed that. Between the AK and the iron sights and the T1. Let's go to type 3 malfunction, right side. And this is in the prone. And it sucks doing it in the prone. It's faster to get on target. Here's the stock M4 with the iron sights. Here's the stock M4 with the EOTech. It's just faster to get hits. With the EOTech. With the my go-to M4. As you can see, the iron sights, the T1, it is just faster to get hits. Comparing the iron sights to the T1. Same with the AK. But it's not a ton faster with the AK. I noticed that just a smidgen faster with the T1. Type 3 malfunction in the prone, left side. M4 iron sights, almost 60 seconds. M4 with EOTech down to 56 seconds. My go-to, 59 seconds with the iron sights and 42 seconds with the T1. With the AK, about 3/4 of a second faster with the T1 versus the iron sights. Now here's 10 rounds at 5 yards. With the iron sights 2.33, with EOTech 2.19. Not a huge difference there. Not a huge difference here. In fact, the iron sights were faster than the T1. And with the AK, it's basically neck and neck. So a little bit faster there. The others were neck and neck. And the reason why I think that is when you're shooting a paper plate at 5 yards, you I'm not really convinced that I'm using the sight. I get it up there, and if it's a red dot or an iron sight, I put it on the paper plate. I just try and keep it on the paper plate without necessarily using the sights, if that makes sense. Multiple targets, 5 yards, then there's 5 targets downrange, 1 meter apart. Iron sights 9.93 with the M4, 8.93 with the M4 with EOTech, so exactly 1 second faster. With the iron sights on my go-to M4, 8.65, 8.35 with the T1, and the AK with the iron sights is 8.41. You throw a T1 on there and it's 7.88. So this is multiple targets. You're moving between targets, having to shoot the paper plate on each target. So I do have to use whatever sighting system is available. I can't do like a point shoot like the 10 at 5. So here there's no question that the T1, so multiple targets up close, and a red dot is going to do you good. Okay, shooters, here are the totals. Here's the stock M4 with iron sights, 164.74 seconds. The exact same rifle with an EOTech is 149.42. Quite a spread there. Custom M4 with backup iron sights, 151.51. You throw a T1 on there, you get 122.74. The AK with iron sights, 149.39. Throw a T1 on there, 144.24. Not a big a difference with the AK, but dramatic difference with the M4. But still, I would take the T1 on the AK than the T1 with the iron sights. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, shooter, so the bottom line is, to me, a red dot is the way to go. The data is there. You can still be an iron-sighted guy, and that is fine. It's up to you to decide what you want to run. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood the real hard difference between iron sights and red dot sights. If you're running an iron sight, you're going to be a little bit slower. If you understand that, and you know that, and you still go to iron sights, I am totally good with it. I just don't want you to go to iron sights out of ignorance thinking, there's probably that much of a difference. There is a measurable difference. And in a life and death situation, it can be the difference between you going home with the same amount of holes you showed up to the gunfight in. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and we'll see you next time.